Buenos dias. How is everyone? I'm sitting out here in front of Celebrity Cafe and Bakery in Frisco. We have a few things to do in Frisco today, so I figured I'd do it from here. And I'm waiting on Sierra, who doesn't see me, but she's going to help me in the drawing today. First, I want to answer a few questions. I've been getting a bunch of questions, which I love, so keep sending me your questions. As far as, I'm going to answer two personal and two that have to do with real estate. The first one was somebody was yelling at me for wearing my, not yelling at me, but they brought it to my attention. I was wearing my Boston cap in one of the first videos that I did. And I said something along the lines of, I lost my passion for running. And that's not accurate. It was more of, not that I lost the passion, but I don't have a desire to run a marathon again. Been there, done that. I don't really want to do anything for 4 hours. So I run half marathons, once a year. I used to run, 2 a month or so. And no, I did not lose my passion for running because that is my therapy, Everyone has their therapeutic thing that they do. That's mine. So the other one, the Boston cap. So no, I did not run Boston. I didn't qualify that year. I got injured when I was trying to qualify for it. I think I had probably one of my concussions or something. I don't know. I've had multiple concussions, as you've heard mentioned before. But the reason I wore it, and I still wear it, is because a really good friend gave it to me when I was going through a really tough time in my life. And it just reminds me of the struggles that I've been through, and I wear it not because I earned it, but because it takes me back to, what I got through that, I can get through whatever else I have going on. So another personal one was, how do I juggle everything? How do you do it, Sally? Well, I'm going to do a segment called Here's What I Don't Do, and I'll let you be a little part of my journey, but that'll be in the future. So I'm just getting crazy. That's how I do it. I just say, you know what, screw it. Most of the times you have 5 seconds to make up a, y'all are telling me to hurry up. Well, we're answering some questions really quick, and then we'll do the giveaway. I'm waiting on Sierra because she's going to do the drawing with me, so I hope that she's not at the wrong location. But as soon as she gets here, we'll do the drawing, and as soon as I answer these other 2 questions. Another question was, I had a friend of mine contact me and said, why are you doing this if it has nothing to do with real estate? Well, I'm a giver. My family and I are givers. We love to do things for others, and I have a lot of friends that have supported me in my journey. And this is my way of giving back. This is my way of, I had Chris and I sat down and we were thinking, what can we do to work together? And I was like, well, what does everyone want right now, Chris? And he's like, to lose weight. Well, yeah, but they want to go to the state fair. So that's where the state fair tickets came about. And I thought, all right, let's do this. So that's that. And I had a friend approach me and told me that just do it. No, y'all need to be patient. She said that she couldn't afford to buy a house right now. What can I do to help? Well, first of all, let's take a look at your bank account. So we sat down and kind of saw where her money was going, where she was spending it and not spending it. And turns out she was spending an insane amount of money eating out. You'd be surprised at how much money you spend when you dine out in restaurants 2-3 times a week. So when you're trying to buy a house, that's probably the first thing that you want to cut back on, because you want to, either pay certain things off, or you're going to have, you don't want to need furniture when you get your house and whatnot. So we sat down and really, she had like a come to Jesus moment, if you may. And now she's a little more subjective to, all right, I think I can do this. The last question was, is now a good time to sell? Well, you're going to have your real estate agents that are going to tell you, no, you should wait until the beginning of the year to sell. Right now is not a good time to sell because the year's almost over. And then you're going to have realtors like me that are going to say, I'm working through the holidays. Yes, it's a good time to sell. It's all about how you market your house and how you market, advertise, even as far as anything from the smallest detail, which is photography. I still don't see Sierra. So we do what's called a comparable market analysis. It's a very detailed one that we do, and then there's a generic one that we do, and I'll post a link to that if you'd like to use that afterwards. It gives you an estimate of what your house is worth if you're looking to sell. And if you're looking to buy, we do one as well if you're interested in a property. And we won't do the detailed one for every single property because it takes a good 3 hours because it's itemized. So we do from hardwood floors to if you have a fireplace, is there stairs, what's updated, what's not, 2 stories, a pool. It's very, very detailed. And that is what helps us list your house for the right price. So is it a good time to sell? Yes, I believe so, because you're going to have less inventory, because not only are sellers going to take their houses off the market for the holidays, but the realtors are also going to take off for the holidays. And not this realtor, though. I'll be here. I have goals. I'm on a mission. So there'll be less inventory, therefore you have more serious buyers and you have more chance of selling, in my eyes. That's how I like to see it. And when we do open houses, we do mega open houses. We don't just, go the 5 minutes before to put open house signs up. I'll go 6 in the morning or the day of the open house, and then we'll do different promotions and whatnot. So I was trying to wait for Sierra so she could do this drawing, and Sierra is nowhere to be found. I think she might have gone to a different location. And this is like whenever you go on a date and you're just sitting there waiting on the date and the guy never shows, and then you keep ordering another drink, but it's too early to have a drink. So yeah, I feel like I got stood up by my date, who is Sierra. She's my financial planner. She is going to be doing a lot of videos with me. The reason we're in Frisco is because we're going to start interviewing smaller businesses. I do realtor.com leads, and this is where our pool is. So we're going to start interviewing smaller businesses on how they got started, and I came up with this idea of tell me your story, because everybody wants to know what you've been through, and people like to hear themselves talking. So I'm really big on staying local. So if you can go to your local bakery instead of going to Dunkin' Donuts, I don't know, I feel like that's better. Like I'm helping. So I guess I'm gonna do this drawing myself, unless I see a random stranger come by, then I'm gonna have them do it. But never too early for what? To drink. Okay, I see a guy coming. I think I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask. Hey there. Hey, do you have 2 seconds? I'm doing this drawing like really, really quick. Okay. And my girlfriend didn't show up. Okay. So can you do it? I just need you to put your hand in. And you're a random stranger,
okay,
right?
Yes.
Yes. And you've never met me before?
No.
Okay. So there you go, people. All right, ready? Let's see what name she gets.
Pick something.
Just pick something.
Victor Varela.
Victor Varela. Awesome.
Yay.
Well, thank you so much for being a good sport.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. There you go. Random stranger picked you, Victor Varela. And you guys saw that. And I'm going to be yelling at Sierra, by the way. That poor girl, I think she shit her pants. Excuse my language. But, all right, Victor, finally, after all of your hard work, you won. Way to go. Y'all have a great day. Bye.